logic, I'm coming to that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The more you speak about science,
Discussing. My only concern was, like, if you also believe that before Islam there were scriptures, there
Before
were
Islam-
there were God mentioned in it, there was everything mentioned in it, then
The-
why are we denying it today that there is no God
but
except
brother,
Allah?
my question to you is, Islam is there since time memorial. So where is the question of before Islam?
No.
Before Islam, there were no human being. When human being came, Islam was there. So where is the question of saying before Islam?
I think this is a matter
So your knowledge of Islam is less. You may think Islam came into existence 1400 years back. You know, Hindu scriptures, the scholars say, majority say, Hindu scriptures came into existence 4,000 years back. Islam did not come 4,000 years back. Islam is there still time immemorial. We don't know how many years, millions and millions of years. So for you to say before Islam, before also there was no God but Allah, today also there is no God but Allah, even after millions and billions of years afterwards, there will be no God but Allah.
This is just a matter of belief among all the religions. So as I
all the religions, including Hinduism, this is the belief. Including Christianity, this is the belief. Including Islam, this is the belief.
including Hinduism, this is the belief that God is one. I never say that there is no God except Lord Shiva or Lord Ram. That was my concern. Thank you very much.
Lord Shiva is avatar. If you say messenger, I've got no problem. But the moment you say God, Lord Shiva is a different God, Krishna is a different God, Ram is a different God, that means you're going against your scriptures saying that Ikkam Evidityam. God is only one without a second. So what I realize, your knowledge, because being limited, you are telling me as a medical doctor, if I'm telling you, you have diabetes, there's problem in your pancreas, etc., have less sugar. No, I have read, sugar is good for energy, calories. Arey bhai, it is poison for you. No. I say, what can I do?
No, I think the debate on this can go on for the night long, so I won't take much of your time. Thank you very much for your so kind answer.
And I pray to Allah to guide you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So the next question from the mic for the sisters.
This sister is also very shy. She just doesn't want to come in front or ask it herself. She says her question is about will of Allah. She says, I keep hearing everything is the will of Allah. Whatever happens is the will of Allah. And they say that everything is written already. So then where is the freedom of choice? When Allah gave me freedom of choice, whatever I do, if anything happens, they say, oh, this was written and it's the will of Allah. And if you could explain, if there is so much, everything is written down, then what is my freedom of choice?
Sisters asked a very good question, very important question. That if everything is the will of Allah, then where is this freedom of choice? And this is a question not only asked by non-Muslims, even asked by Muslims. It's talking about qadar. That if it is mentioned in destiny, that I'm going to rob, and if I rob, who's to blame? Allah is to blame. If it is mentioned in destiny, I'm going to commit murder, and I commit murder, who's to blame? Allah is to blame. So where is the free will? So if it is the will of Allah, or if it is mentioned in the destiny, I'm joining both together, then where is the free will? The reply to this question is, it's compulsory that every Muslim should believe in qadar, but you should understand what is the meaning of destiny. For example, if suppose in a classroom, there are 100 students, and when the teacher teaches the students in the classroom at the end of the year, before the examination, the teacher predicts that this student, he will come out first class first. This student, he'll get second class. This student, he will fail. The teacher predicts why? He knows that this student is very studious, always does homework, does extra studies. This average student, second class. That student goes for movies, doesn't do homework, misses the class, predicts that that student will fail. Now, once the examination takes place, after the results come out, this student gets first class first, this student gets second class, that student fails. I'm asking you a question. Can the student who has failed, can he blame the teacher that because you have predicted I will fail, I have failed?